gender inequality in sports. One of the most controversial topics that sport faces is gender inequality. There is not just inequality in participation and opportunity, but also with pay. That comes mainly in professional sports, where in almost all cases, men make more money than women. Male athletes in basketball, golf, soccer, baseball, and tennis make anywhere from 15% to 100% more than female athletes. There are many reasons why that is. A popular argument is that women's sports do not nearly bring in the revenue that men's sports do. The fact is that many arguments go beyond at one point that would suggest that sports are naturally unfair to women and that they are not granted the same opportunities that men are. But which are the factors that influence gender inequality in sports? Pay. Many athletes receive income from the organization they play for, but corporate sponsorships are another major source of income for successful athletes. When considering both forms of compensation, women athletes get shortchanged. The gender pay gap is a problem because young women and girls deserve the chance to aspire to sports as a career to the same degree that boys and young men do. Of course, it's harder to pursue dreams of going pro in a sport when your hard work is unlikely to pay off in the same way it would if you were male. Depending on the sport, the average professional woman athlete is paid a small fraction of her male counterpart. Tennis is a relatively promising example, where the average female athlete makes 84% of the average male athlete's pay. Women's sports get an estimated from 0.4% of total corporate sponsorships. Another factor is marketing and promotion. In the face of criticism towards the gender pay gap in sports, some athletic organizations have pointed to women athletes bringing in less revenue, though they still pay women lower percentages of said revenue. This argument only reveals the underlying gender gap in the way organizations market and promote women's sports. The discrepancy is marketing and promotion translates to smaller and less enthusiastic followings, fewer sponsorships, fewer profits, and ultimately lower pay. Washington Mystics Alain Diodone observed, "We absolutely do not get promoted as our male counterparts do." When you put millions of dollars into marketing athletes and allowing fans to get to know a player, they develop a connection with someone. Marketing for women in sports is sometimes over-sexualized, which understandably alienates female fans. Another factor is also media coverage of women's sports is often minimal, even when women athletes' accomplishments outshine male athletes. Even worse, media portrayals of female athletes often focuses on their outer appearance or sexualize them. Those mentalities that originate from the sexist portrayal of women can harm young athletes' performance and personal fulfillment in sports and make them more likely to drop out. What young girls in sport need is access to an inspiring role model to celebrate for their excellence. Acknowledging and celebrating women's sports is a key to driving widespread engagement, fandom, and participation. Women comprise about 40% of athletes, but women's sports make up 4% of sport media coverage. But how can we achieve gender inequality in sports? Boost media exposure. Stop assuming that men are superior athletes. Create policies for gender equality. Encourage female-led sports teams, and establish a whistleblower program. Thank you very much. This was my topic for today.